Today, from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Here comes Marquez Stevenson now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Cardinals now getting set to go offensively, and it'll be the dual-threat quarterback Kyler Murray leading the way.
Drafted with the idea that he'd be one of the most dangerous quarterbacks in the NFL when he put it all together. We've been seeing that progress throughout his career. This guy's legs, we knew they were phenomenal. Arm, top-notch. But now we're seeing his mind come into the game. Reed's defense is better and better each and every week, and is showing patience as a passer as well. Not as eager to exit the pocket, finding guys downfield for bigger plays.
They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
On second down, here's Murray. That's complete to Michael Wilson. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Murray going to throw. That's into the hands of Pascal. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd and 10. They'll run for the first time with James Conner. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 9 yards on the pickup there as they'll be left with 3rd and 1. Well, this defense for the Rams, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
He needed a yard. That's exactly what he got. Earns him a new set of downs.
When you're dead last in the NFL in third down conversions, the odds are against you every time you face it. How about him picking up that one? That was big for them.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. That goes for 14 yards. 1st down, Cardinals. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go, and sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. You talk about this Rams defense. They were very good a week ago in the win over Minnesota.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's about what you consider the break-even mark. If you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but pretty nice effort.
And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
Zerline's kick is up and through, and the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
So now the Rams will get their first opportunity with a football. They'll be led out by a longtime starter in the NFL, a former #1 overall pick way back in 2009. It's Matthew Stafford.
And Matthew Stafford was taken first overall in the 2009 draft, and he certainly played like a top pick. Throughout his career, he's been one of the most prolific passers in the league, and there's no reason to believe he's going to slow down his production anytime soon. Not only that, he's also one of the tougher quarterbacks in the league as well.
Stafford's throw, it's complete into the hands of Higbee. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Stafford's throw here hauled in by Cup. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. To throw is Stafford. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. He needed a yard. That's exactly what he got. Earns him a new set of downs. Now it's Stafford. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Maurice Hurst, never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12. On 2nd down, here's Stafford. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have the Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And the Rams at 6-4 now on the year. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Short throw, it's Higbee. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down. To the air again, Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Here's Stafford. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 19. A 3rd down conversion with a strong gain of 14. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Maurice Hurst. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Throwing is Stafford. This is caught. Touchdown. Brandon Ayuk. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Rams have taken the lead. Matt Amendola now for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it was Brandon Ayuk capping it off with a touchdown reception. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. Taking it about the 1. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together. Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong way, aren't they? Because it looked like they had things pointing in the right direction, but now they've lost 2 straight. And that means this game is vital, extremely important, because if they fall 2 games below 500, the road back into playoff contention, awfully difficult. Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while, get at least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they? Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they? They really are, and I'm wondering if I'm going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. 4th down, Corliss Waitman now on to punt. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with the 1st and 10. Now Brandon Ayuk ready to bring out the rest of this offense here for this upcoming series. He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far. And you just know that mentally he feels like he's 1 catch away from turning it into a great game and starting on that road. And the defenders are well aware of that too. They've got to figure out a way to not let that escalate. Keep him right in this zone here and call it a day, because otherwise he can really decimate them. Better believe they are well aware of his playmaking ability. Stafford now to throw. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. Back to throw. Stafford. That is caught, and he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On 1st down, it's Stafford. Looking for Cooper Kupp again, 2 in a row. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Throwing again is Stafford. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. Now Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. And Higbee going to have a Rams first down as he'll get this down to the 35-yard line. Off of play action, here's Stafford. Going up top for Kupp. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Cooper Kupp in the final seconds of the first half. And the Rams will extend their lead here just before halftime. That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone. Just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. A final shot before half from Murray. He's going to look deep for more. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the NFL. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. The Rams got a nice throwback performance from their veteran quarterback, Matthew Stafford. He came on after a slow start to fire 2 second-quarter touchdown passes and give his guys the lead at the intermission.
Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. So here are the Rams to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Stafford. And this will be incomplete. 2nd and 20. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And down he'll go at the 25. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Now Stafford. This one swung out to Williams. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. Stafford. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
That's to throw it. Able to get this one to McBride. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now 1 yard to go on third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a fourth down. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 18. He'll hand this to Williams to start things out. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. An unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play and move on.
Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. And he can muster only a couple here to the 24. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Stafford. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
Boy, that completion comes with a high degree of difficulty, especially on the catch. Had to look that one in one-handed, able to do so, and ends up picking up a first down as well.
Now a first down throw. Stafford gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. From the 46, here's 2nd and 4. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a toss left side. It's Williams. Taken down at the 47-yard line. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd down, Williams. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Now they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Back to throw. Stafford. Hit as he throws. He lost the football. It's loose. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
Here comes the Rams punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Byron Young coming in for that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Murray a give. This is Connor. Fights off the defender. And right around the 20, he'll head out of bounds. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Couple of Oklahoma teammates there. Murray to Brown for a Cardinal first. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Dancing to his left. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the 1st, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. Got a man. It's Brown. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Murray now to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. Only able to gain a couple there, and that will bring up 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Meanwhile, Murray's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 27-yard line. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun now from Murray. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Here's a 2nd and 7. Throwing now is Murray. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Here now, 3rd down. From the gun, Murray. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Zerline's kick is up and through. And a 2nd field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So you knew one way or another that they needed the 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll get the ball back, hopefully.
Yeah, and the question is, how do you accomplish that? Do you onside kick it? Or since you have all 3 timeouts, do you kick it deep? To me, I'm playing field position. With all 3 timeouts, I kick it deep and try and pin them back there.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. And he is going to have a Rams first down, and that should be the one that finishes this game off. And they will take a knee here. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. And they take a knee. Stafford down to a knee, and with it, he's going to ensure his guys a victory.
I don't know about you, partner, but watching them take the knee there and finish this one off, I feel like I'm going to be sore tomorrow. This was one bruising affair. Low scoring, but my kind of football.
Not a work of art, but maybe in your world, a little bit of a work of art. You like the defensive side.
I thought it was pretty. I can't help myself. I thought it was pretty.
And it ends in a kneel down as the clock rolls down to zeros. A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for Los Angeles, their playoff chances take an uptick as they move to 7-4. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From
Today, from Ford Field in Detroit,
It's been a tradition since the early days of the NFL, and we're off on Thanksgiving Day in Detroit. Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
Hurts throw into the hands of Peoples-Jones. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. They'll run for the first time with a speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. Another run for Gibbs here. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line. Here is third down and 4. Hurts. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. Touchdown, Detroit. Donovan Peoples-Jones. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Lions will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. With these Thursday night games, sometimes you get those quick turnarounds. You wonder how a team's going to start. They started really well.
Everyone's always wondering, going into a Thursday night game, who has their legs, who has the overall health of a team. But mentally, if you get that early edge, the other team might think to itself, it's been a short week. We're not really ready to go. You might run them into the ground that way. That's why getting that early score means a lot.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd and 4. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. On second down, Kamara. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. Tough spot here, third down and 11. Looking to throw. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A nice throw there for the first down. And this is a big moment for this young man under center. You know, he's had a few months now to get acclimated to life in the NFL, but you got to think a little extra pressure here, right, CD? I mean, you're getting the start on Thanksgiving in front of the national audience.
Especially since you and I both know he's watched this game since he was, 4, 5, 6 years old and dreamed of playing in it. In fact, his family sent us some of those videos of he and his family in the backyard playing their Turkey Bowl games themselves. So now he's gone from the backyard to the big stage, and here he is.
Kamara gets it again on second down. And very little daylight there. They'll get a couple up to the 44. Well, Charles, this Thanksgiving tradition, so great. I mean, going back essentially through the full century of the NFL, I know you probably have a lot of fond memories of Thanksgiving Day football yourself.
I certainly do, and I don't have the Turkey Bowl tradition. You know, the families that go out and play and then come in and sit down to their feast and watch football. I remember reading about, the Lions jumping on the Packers on Thanksgiving Day. The only loss the Packers had in 1962, and they sacked Bart Starr over 10 times in that game. And I remember Dave Williams from the Bears returning the overtime kickoff for a touchdown to win a game on Thanksgiving Day. I remember so many different things happening. But how much fun is it each and every year to know that you've got football on Thanksgiving Day?
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. That's going to be caught by Josh Reynolds. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll bring up second down. Gibbs straight ahead. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
On first down, Hurts. Buying time to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Aiden Hutchinson able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Shedding the tackle. And down he'll go at the 25. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football. Here's 3rd and 10 as they've got it as we resume action. Here's Hurts to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Throwing is Hurts. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Jonathan Greenard running in to pick up the sack. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
It'll be a gain of 9, and just like that, it's 3rd down. And they'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Hurts sets up to throw it. Going underneath, Gibbs has it. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Now the Lions, they send out the field goal unit here. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So another scoring drive, though, Charles, and an early two-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Nothing for him yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Kamara in the passing game. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. Here's a 2nd and 7. Got his man, Dell. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. It's hurry-up mode time for the Texans, hustling up to the line. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Romeo Okwara in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Now they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. They'll set up to throw. He gets it. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
The Lions now taking over late in this first half. And now following that turnover, they've got an opportunity here to try to cash in. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. The Texans send the punter out as he's on to kick it away. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the Lions will take over. The Lions now taking over late in this first half. And with a 10-0 lead, you figure they won't try to do anything foolish here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 36 yards on the play.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. So we're at halftime here in the annual Thanksgiving game in Detroit. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. And a happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there as we look ahead to 2 more games later today and then a full slate coming up this weekend. Some good games starting in the early window on Sunday, and one of the big ones features the New England Patriots as they'll take on the visiting Indianapolis Colts. Then in the 4 Eastern window, it'll be a later than usual start in Cleveland, where it'll be the Browns taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. And lastly, we'll be tuned in on Sunday night for what should be an entertaining one between the Las Vegas Raiders and the LA Chargers. We just watched a fine first half out of the mobile quarterback. That's Jalen Hurts. He's got a touchdown pass on the ledger as his guys were able to build a double-digit lead.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. 10-0 is our score as we get started again on EA Sports. This taken in right around the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So here's the Texans offense now. They get set to start this third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
27 yards there, a first down.
Well, that's the kind of play that was lacking all the way through the first half. Maybe this can give them a little bit of a spark, because they're not out of this game by any stretch.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Now back to throw. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Kamara up the middle. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. They run it again with Kamara. And this time not as successful, as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Kamara trying to... I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on 1st down, but unable to do much from there.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
So on 4th down, Texan kicker Kyrie Fairbairn comes on. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
So here are the Lions to take over. They were 7-point winners a week ago, and they lead by 7 here as well as they start out 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Spins by. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. A certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. 2nd and 7. Back to throw here. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 7 yards there and a first down. Back to throw. To the right side and caught by Dell. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick, but instead it's 3rd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Touchdown, Texans! An 11-yard touchdown. And the Texans take advantage of the field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. So a nice touchdown pass for the rookie there. And, you know, as they go down the stretch, look, they're not a playoff team. This is just confidence building and growth time for him, right?
Yeah, it's a game within the game, isn't it? Because every team wants to win all games on their schedule. But the development of this rookie quarterback is paramount for this team. So you're exactly right. Every rep, doesn't matter what the game, what the situation, what the score, valuable for him, valuable for his team as they look towards next year.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and we are even at 10 apiece. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and the result, a Houston touchdown. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. Khalif Raymond now. Here's Khalif Raymond to return. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So out now come the Lions. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. A big play there for Detroit. 57 yards.
You just had the feeling that sooner or later someone was going to come up with that one play. Neither team has really done a whole lot offensively, but here's one that pays off to the tune of big yardage, and it's one that could maybe get this group in gear.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. They go play action with Hurts. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. So roughing the passer penalty and an automatic 1st down.
And that's the mark of a bad team, partner, because that's an easily preventable penalty, but they just didn't take the proper steps to make it so.
And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 17-10 score. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. We're on to the 4th here on Thanksgiving Day. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the 4th quarter. 2nd and 5. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A gain there of 21 yards.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
A 10th carry for Kamara, fighting him off. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. The left side throw complete to Adams. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
He will push his way down to about the 14. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Touchdown! Dalton Schultz, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a 1st down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the 1st down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. So that drives 7 plays in length.
And it was the tight end Dalton Schultz on the touchdown reception to cap the drive. I hope you've enjoyed your Thanksgiving. All tied, so you still got a reason to avoid Uncle Ed a little longer as the kick is away here. And able to get this out to the 25. Jamison Williams and the Lions get set for this next possession. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
From the 29, here's second down and 7. Play action. Here's Hurts. And incomplete on the deep ball. What can they come up with here? It's 3rd and 7. He'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gibbs. And that was some effort, but it would appear that he's going to come up about a yard short.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
Here comes the Lions punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. Here's first down. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. It's complete. Kamara. Second down, 8 yards to go. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Pass complete. It's Adams. Now 2nd down and a few inches. Back to throw again. Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell. All 3 timeouts still in their back pocket. Here's 1st and 10. Caught left side. Here's Dell. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A give. This is Kamara. And not much running room. Down to the 32. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. They'll come up now. 2nd and 9. Again, it's Kamara. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. He made his only attempt earlier. This for the win. And this one is right down Broadway. And the Texans are going to win the football game. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for Houston, they're into the win column for the 3rd time this year as they get the victory here. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Lions,
It's starting to look like it won't be their year as they drop to 5-6. They'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Tonight, from Los Angeles, California.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing one interception. Didn't have a touchdown to offset it. But the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down. Again, it's Mixon. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. After the penalty, it's Mixon. And good pursuit yet again by the Chargers as they stuff him behind the line. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll drop to throw. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. Their opening drive here is going to result in a punt. They got 7 yards there, but not enough. So on 4th down, here's A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. Back deep for L.A. is Darius Davis. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020, the man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And he is just absolutely marvelous to watch throw a football. That's something I could do all day long, watch him throw routes versus air. But he's even more impressive when there are bodies on the field, and he's creating with big throws downfield.
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. There's Chris Olave. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Back to throw here, Herbert. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he works it past the 50. On 1st and 10, Herbert. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. The Chargers at 2-8 now in the year. Now, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. So the hand got inside the face mask that time. Looked like a pretty easy call.
And it was, and we saw this in their loss last week. Penalties at inopportune times that led to their demise.
So the face mask moves them closer, and now 1st and goal. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. Robinson will take this into the end zone for a Charger touchdown. So a good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short field, and they score first, punching it in on the short touchdown run.
I love the theme there, right? They didn't have to do anything big on that drive. Took advantage of where they were on the field, took it downfield, put the ball in the end zone. The only thing big on that drive, the 6 on the scoreboard.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it was Bijan Robinson who took it home with a touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense.
And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw.
They'll let this go deep for St. Brown.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Chargers are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Allen, the man in motion right.
He'll get it here on the jet sweep.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Herbert. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Charger football to start quarter number 2. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Herbert. And the Raiders have got him. Max Crosby. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 43.
A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back.
And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession.
They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Mixon with a first down carry. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
From the 43, here's a 2nd down and 9.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They're going to look to throw.
A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a first down.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
L.A. set to take over again on offense. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Herbert now. This one taken in by Olave. 7 yards there and a first down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He lets it go deep for Olave. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. So if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Now it's Herbert. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be taken down after a gain of about 8, as that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal. Robinson will score. Touchdown, Chargers. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle, and that pushes the lead up to 11. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Being chased out left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. The Raiders try to move quickly, try to get everybody back to the line. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's 2nd down. Now this one complete on the slant route. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On On first down, he'll drop to throw.
St. Brown making the catch on the out route.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Second down and inches. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. He'll look to throw. Open man right side is St. Brown. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Looking to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Raiders are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14-10. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. Taken at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest.
So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter.
Here's Darius Davis on the return. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Chargers getting ready to go here to start this third quarter. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10
at their own 23. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Olave over the middle.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
2nd down and 4. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson.
They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. This 2nd and 4. Now back to throw. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. Joey Bosa in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Back to throw now in his own end zone. Puts it on the carpet. It's out. And picked up by the Chargers. And he'll be down at the 6-yard line. So now, I think even our referee is confused. The defense accepted the holding penalty, but they just got the ball on the fumble recovery, so that will be negated. That's a tough one to comprehend. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Herbert. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. And his kick is indeed good, and that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So the big return had him fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. So the hold on special teams backs him up all the way inside the 15 to start. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw here. That's to Mayer, the tight end. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That is incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Again, he'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their 1st-round pick this year, and part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete.
Complete to Marquez Valdez-Scantling. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 3. Mixing up the middle. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Back to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 33. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Got St. Brown running the quick slant here. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He'll go right back to St. Brown. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. To the left side, there's Mayer. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. And it's caught. And the Raiders are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And picked up by the... And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
I know one thing. The team that had the ball and was driving, they're going to feel horrible. But the team that was on defense, I think we got to give them a little bit of credit. Able to hang in there and force a key turnover.
In the red zone, though, had a chance to tie it and an opportunity missed. So out come the Chargers. They'll be hoping to work a little clock and try to add on to this slim 4th quarter lead. But whatever happens on this drive, certainly a huge fumble recovery by their defense at this juncture. And he's got it to about the 40.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1 score. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Robinson with another carry. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now a timeout called for by the defense. That'll be their 2nd, so one more chance to stop the clock here, and we'll be back. Robinson up the middle. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This now a 3rd and 4. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And he will have a Charger 1st down, and that should be the one that gets him to the finish line.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, That looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
Victory formation, time for the Chargers. They take a knee. Herbert to a knee, and that should just about write an end to this one. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the L.A. Chargers. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for L.A., the win is a good one for morale, but little else as they move to 3-8. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
today. From Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York, it's Week 12 of the NFL on EA Sports. As we'll see Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills taking on Tua Tagovailoa and the San Francisco 49ers.
Oh, they indeed love their football here in upstate New York as you get a look inside Rocket Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park today.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
So here's the first drive now for the 49ers.
They will be led out by the 6-foot lefty from Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some. They threw it accurately. One touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. You look at this Buffalo defense. They really played well in that win last week against Miami.
And they needed to be because their offense struggled throughout the game. Sometimes as a defense, you're not just shutting down the opposing team's offense, but you're outplaying their defense as well. And that's what they did in the last game.
So no gain on the play, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Mitch Wishnowski now on to punt. Back deep for Buffalo is Nyheim Hines. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. A 45-yard punt, 4 there on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Well, the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
And in this league, there are many quarterbacks who have their most success running the ball, while there are others who have big arms. There aren't too many guys who can do both. And at the end of many games, this guy leads his team not just in passing, but in rushing as well.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Allen now looks to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Here's Allen to throw it. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. On play action, Allen. Rush coming, and he's taken down. DeForest Buckner in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Samuel going to go in motion right. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 18 yards, first down Niners. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The numbers on the ground for Jones last week. 13 carries, 68 yards, and a touchdown.
How about we shine a little spotlight on the offensive line? Those big guys up front are creating nice space, nice gaps for them to run through. I think he's going to go for over 100 yards in this game.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 40. In motion goes McLeod. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. No score after 1 on EA Sports. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. This is caught by Addison. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 16. Here's Tua. This one swung out here to Jones. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 2nd down and 6 now. Now Tua. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And the Niners are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Now Jones. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Jones again. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Niners post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good, we're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. Moody good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it's Deebo Samuel who caps things with a touchdown reception. And no thought of a return here for Hines. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down. Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The 49er offense, this drive underway. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 70-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
On 2nd down, here's the option. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. On 3rd down, here's Jones. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. We'll call that a 47-yard punt, a return of just 3. And that will come the offense as they take over. And here come the Bills. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
Allen trying to hurry everybody up to the line of scrimmage. On 2nd down, here's Allen. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. To the air, Allen. That's caught by Shakir. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And again, it's Allen. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
2nd and 10. Here's Allen. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Allen going to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Allen. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. Now, this looks like a roughing call. Boy, you hold him short of the marker. You've got the turnover on downs and then roughing the passer.
That celebration was cut short, wasn't it? Went from raised hands to slumped shoulders as a result of that penalty.
Looking middle, and that's complete. And he will have a 1st down here as they get into field goal range as well, down at the 17-yard line. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Throwing now is Allen. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. The kick by Bass is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting 49ers on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. This taken in at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. But Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. 3rd down. Here's McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Allen. Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba. So the completion good for just 3. And that will bring up 2nd down. Now Allen. Now the Niners get there and bring him down. DeForest Buckner able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
We are seeing 2 really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And they will take over 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Looking to pass. Tua connects with Kittle underneath. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Now Samuel. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. On the delay, Jones. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And there's a work of art right there. Out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. A third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Well, I mean, both offenses have clearly struggled throughout, so kind of fitting that it's another big defensive play that yields points here in the late going.
Yeah, really, both of these defenses have been up to the task throughout this game, and we haven't seen much in terms of offensive creativity or results. And there, not only does the defense force a turnover, but they have the presence of mind to take it back for 6 points.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Nyheim Hines now out of his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And we'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with time on the clock. Now Allen to try again after the pick 6. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Looking to throw. Allen. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Allen. Well, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Mike Edwards picks it off. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. Look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
This is Samuel. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Tua sets up to pass it. He's got the hook up to McLeod. The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Tua going to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he is going to have a 49ers first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Here's a 2nd and 5. They'll go again to Jones. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Aaron Jones His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. Hines opting not to risk it, and this will come out to the 25. And the Bills getting set to go. Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard, but that is not the case as we play on here in this 4th quarter. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Allen. Open man is Juwan Jennings. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. On play action, Allen. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's 2nd down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And the 49ers will take over possession here up at the 44. And that one, Charles, is just going to about wrap up what was no doubt a dominating defensive performance.
Yeah, I don't care what team it is. I don't care who you play, whether they're strong offensively or not. Just giving up 3 points in the NFL, that's absolutely a dominant performance and one that they can build on.
So the victory here for San Francisco, and it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the 2nd half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a 2nd half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the 2nd half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for San Francisco, the win gets them a step closer to 500 at 5-6.